Welcome back to the channel. Today's Tuesday, which is my filming day when I clean. So, hope you enjoy the video and let's just hop right into it.
Back to another voiceover. Can you tell by our dining room table that we baked? Of course. So we ended up not filming a weekend bake and cook with us video. I honestly just wasn't feeling it, not just filming, but I also had little to no motivation to actually cook and or bake anything fun and exciting. I even told Trey, I was like, I don't even know what to make this weekend. I don't really feel like making anything, like cooking at all or baking at all, and I didn't have any cravings, so that didn't help. Anywho, let's get back to this voiceover. I'm doing the usual meal prep for Trey. So his rice was all done cooking and I was just portioning all of that out. He takes 1 cup of rice per meal, and that's 5 meals for the work week. And then the 6 meal container you can see me filling up now was just all the extra rice. And lucky for me, the dishwasher is pretty empty. So as I use dishes and whatever, I would just rinse them out if they needed it and put them straight into the dishwasher. Thank the Lord for the dishwasher. I hate doing a ton of dishes. It's more like once my hands are wet, I don't care anymore. But once I'm done with dishes, I hate when you turn around and you find one dish. Like you missed one thing or 2 things and it's like, I just dried my hands. I'm not even, nope, not touching that, you know. At least that's me. I could, other people might enjoy it. I also do not enjoy playing Tetris on the drying mat. So Trey's like, just dry the dishes with the towel by hand and put them away and then go back to washing more. And I'm like, no. You don't get it. When I'm washing dishes. When I'm done washing dishes, I'm done washing dishes. I am not a fan of drying them with a towel and putting them away. I'd rather just wash all the dishes that can fit on the drying mat, let them air dry, put them away, and then do more.
No one can do it like you.
Anyhow, so I was doing a load of laundry. That's what you saw me doing back there. And now I'm watching some, I think it's Judy's Time. I think that's who I'm watching. Obviously, I can barely tell by the video. But I was watching that while doing Trey's snacks for work, which is the usual cottage cheese. So this is the 4% cottage cheese you've probably seen in any one of my grocery hauls. Or some grocery hauls I used to buy the not light, 1% cottage cheese, something like that. Anyway, so cottage cheese, some pineapple chunks, and some homemade applesauce with no sugar added, and this applesauce is literally the best. It has some Honeycrisp apples, but not all Honeycrisp apples. It's delicious. Anywho, had to open a new jar of peaches and of course taste test them. Just kidding, obviously they're good, but I just love eating them. So that's his cottage cheese. So now onto the kale. It's just some kale, some homemade pickled beets. Well, they're not homemade anymore. Well, so I buy the can of plain pickled beets at Walmart and I put them in our homemade pickling juice, if that makes sense. Then I put some chickpeas or garbanzo beans, sprinkle them with salt, add some sunflower seeds, and that is his kale and beet salad. And as you can tell, my kale is not already chopped up. I had to do that, which I'm going to get to after I do all of Trey's snacks. So I just weighed out 1 serving of peanut butter for him, and then I do 15 to 18 grams of flax seeds for Trey, and he puts them on top of his kale salad right before he eats it. But if you put flax seeds in anything that's liquidy and you let it sit too long, it gets slimy and gooey and weird. So don't do that. But anywho, I was gonna put the kale away and then I was like, no, I might as well just cut it up now. The annoying part about chopping up kale is just the mess that it makes, because all the tiny little pieces of kale just get everywhere, which you'll see by the end of me chopping all this kale up. It's just little pieces of kale everywhere. It's complete anarchy. See all those little pieces of kale on the stove? You can really see it nicely because the stove is black. Yeah, I just wipe those off, put them right onto the floor because I was going to run La Machina, which is our Nito D3 robot vacuum. So I didn't mind them being on the floor. Now I'm just wiping down the counters because I always wipe down our counters and kind of like push any crumbs and whatnot to the floor, so that way the robot vacuum, La Máquina, can vacuum them up. So now I was just grabbing a new cleaning cloth, if you will, like a new cleaning rag, whatever, because I wanted to dust down our nightstand, end tables, whatever, especially the pictures and the frames. Everything just needed a really thorough dusting. Even though I wiped down our TV, I completely forgot to wipe down this frame last time I dusted the TV stand and whatnot. So handled the frame, just gave the TV stand area a quick little wipe down, and then our TV had like 2 or 3 little white spots on the screen, like something that needs to be cleaned, you know? So I just had to use my nail a little bit to get it off. Don't know what it's from, what the heck that was. Came off super easy though. Now I'm just cleaning up the living room, tidying some things up in there. There was a lot of things that did not belong in the living room, so I felt like I was making a whole bunch of trips out of the frame, but now I'm back in the frame for a hot minute. The ottoman, I also decided to give it a deep scrub, I guess, because there are some things that were like white little freaking dried up things. I don't know what I have no idea what it could have been. Could have been a freaking drink that spilled, but it was like little dots, so it could have been when Trey like shook his sugar bottle thing. Whatever. I needed to use my nail to like scrape it off, you know? This end table, no one sits on this side of the couch. Well, it's just me and Trey. But anywho, this end table seems to typically be a catch-all for me. So I just reorganized it. None of those items really have a location, so I need to figure that out. But anywho, I emptied out La Máquina because I was going to run it, so I set up my little 10-pound dumbbells, yelled at my wiretap, which is my, Echo, whatever. I can't say her name, she's right next to me, and then she'll start listening. Anywho, told her to tell the robot vacuum to go. By then, laundry was all dried up, so that's fun and exciting. Grabbed all that out of there, emptied out the lint screen. I try to empty it out every time I'm done with laundry, but then I still always check it before I do laundry because I'm like, what if I forgot to empty it out last time? Anywho, time to fold laundry. Thank goodness it was just 1 load of laundry this week. If you don't know, I alternate laundry loads. I do 2 loads 1 week, 1 load the next week, and I just go back and forth. And when I do 2 loads, it's like a normal load and a delicates load. And when I do 1 load, it's just anything that I can throw in the normal cycle because I'm not about to run the delicate cycle. So now I'm just in the back room putting it all away. I wish I would have moved my little zebra makeup chair so that way you could have seen the progress as I was putting things away, but it completely covers up the little laundry bin. So now La Máquina was done in the dining room / kitchen area, so I decided to mop, which you can't really tell, but I was spraying a crap ton of like floor cleaner. So you know how when you mop sometimes the floor will kind of dry up within like 2-3 minutes? No, I soaked the floor purposefully because I wanted to give it a good mopping scrub, Now it's time to clean out the bathroom. So I have these homemade toilet tabs that you just drop in the toilet. They fizz, disinfects, cleans your toilet. You don't really even have to scrub the toilet or anything if your toilet gets that dirty. Our toilet, I can't say gets that dirty. It's just me and Trey. But I took a foam spray, sprayed in the shower. I just cut that clip out though because you couldn't even tell. And I also sprayed in the sink. I threw on a latex glove. Oh, I lied. First I mopped part of the bathroom. And then I threw on my latex glove, grabbed my little sponge, scrubbed out the sink. Not that our sink gets very dirty, but I feel like it still deserves a clean anyway. And here you can see some of the foam stuff that was in the shower / tub. We used to use a brush in the shower, and I still like using it. But I also like using a sponge because it gets in the corners a little better. I don't know. I just pretty much alternate with what I use.
Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this clean with me video. If you did, like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.